I know sometimes I have some really weird talks and they go from one thing to another, and if you realized how soon it was since I had last just talked into my phone about Jessica Clark and her birthday, because it's still the same day, and it's maybe about 10 minutes later, but just through a blip of thought, it was just flashing again of something ridiculously out of the blue, and remembering like being masses of bacteria and virus clusters and stuff like that, and why people call it like cultures and active cultures, like in yogurt. I mean, I'm not eating anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm just sort of sitting here, and cultures, like popped into my head, and thinking like, people talk about culture, like a society of people does certain things, and they do certain things a certain way because it's the culture that they follow. Well, when it comes to like yogurt, I mean, it sounds sort of weird, but in the same exact way, like that form of cluster or group of cells, bacteria, virus, cells, or whatever you'd call them, things that make up a group of whatever makes up a virus, whether it makes up bacteria or it makes up any of those peptides and nucleides and all those kind of things in your body. Like, the reason they're called cultures is because they all live together and work in a certain way in that area. Because if your kidney worked the way your heart worked, it would be you wouldn't live. So like it has its own culture because it works a certain way in certain things. It does certain things as a group activity, like active in a certain way. They do certain tasks or follow certain traits that the rest of them do in accordance to the other. It's weird. It's so odd. I mean, I can't explain it I know it from feeling it, from experiencing it, but I don't know it in words. Like, I don't know how to put words to some stuff, and it's like, I'm not a scientist, so, and I really don't want to be, so I don't want to waste my time, and it wouldn't be a waste of time, but I want to spend my time learning all these big words to impress people that don't impress me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to try to impress people that I don't find impressive. They can say a bunch of big words that have no idea about spirituality. So yeah, you might have know a bunch of knowledge about what you think the truth is about anything, but in a physical sense, yeah, sure, if you believe it so, then yeah, that's why it is. It's hard to explain what I mean, but there's some things everyone says, well, everyone knows that. Well, because everyone believes it. So anyway, I just thought that was sort of interesting. I don't know, like, I closed my eyes to take a deep breath, and there was whatever, and I was like, cultures, and I was like everything that, not everything, but some of the stuff that I had experienced of being like a blood molecule, a blood cell, like weird stuff, group of cartilage, weird. I wish I could put stuff into words, like, anyway, I love you.